Alright, let me get my camera set up. I tried to do this before, but I had a little helper, aka my son James. So, and it did not turn out great. Even though I tried to edit it, did not turn out great. So, we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you how to take apart an AR. It's super simple, super easy, and is a great thing to do for anybody who owns and wants to properly maintain and take care of their weapon. So all I'm going to do in this video is show you how to just disassemble it. I'll do another video showing how to clean it, all the little tips and tricks. Try combining the two words. It did not work apparently. Alright. So first, you got your weapon. Normally, people are going to have it unsafe. So, let's put it on safe. So, if your weapon is unsafe, which tip, if you're just going to store it for a while with no ammo in it, don't put it on safe. Just don't. Main reason is right in here is your spring, and now with your weapon on safe, the bolt carrier is pushing back on the spring, so you're taking something that should be extended and compressing it. The longer it sits like that, the less force it's going to have. So do me a favor, if you're going to store it, just take it off safety, and I know the weapon's clear. Just keep it on fire. There's no need for it, just none. Alright. So once your weapon's on fire, you got this pin right here. And it's shining because sometimes you gotta beat it out. And I'm not gonna joke, sometimes you gotta beat it out. So you'll take it, and you see it's not wanting to come out, so we're going to have to beat it out. There are tools you can use specifically made to help disassemble and clean your weapon. I think I found mine at Big R, which is now Tractor Supply. No, not Tractor Supply. Track and Field. No. Whatever, you know. So. Oh, come on. Of course, making a video and wants to be absolutely difficult. Alright. So, I didn't want that yet. So, you see the pin's out. You can see it right there. That's poking out. It's not going to come completely out. But now, what we do is open that up. Now you can see the trigger springs and all the trigger mechanisms in there. We have the plunger and the spring back here. To take that out, there's, let me get a little closer. That little itty bitty little pin right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. All you do is push that down. And again, it's going to be helpful to have something to push it down. You're going to have to push this in, push that down, and come on, there, yeah. And voila, see, it comes right out. This comes out of the spring, which is good to do if you're going to clean it, which I suggest you go through, clean it, wipe it down, put a little bit of CLP. Yeah, see, it's dirty. It's been a while. But put a little bit of CLP in it, so when you bring it back, it's going to slide nice and easy. You're not going to hear any of the scraping, none of that stuff. Alright. So now, we're going to get to this. Very easy, very simple to get this out. Why am I lying? It's not easy. It's absolutely not simple whatsoever. Just terrible. Alright, so you're going to have to really yank, really pull. Ready? No. Just pull the charging handle back. You see? It's not slide with it. Now, some people, if you're really good, got something to catch it with. With me, it's my pants. Got both out. You see straight down the barrel, you see the light on the other end. Clean all that out. Now, I'm not sure if you guys could really see that. But, deep down inside there, there's gonna be... Can't think of the name of it. I absolutely can't think of it now. But, it's a star. It's gonna look like a gear sensor, but the bolt sits in there. It's the same pattern. When you clean, make sure you clean that out. Get in there and whatnot. It's gonna be difficult, but it's gonna save you in the long run. Because there's a lot of carbon that will build up there, and it can gum this up where it's not gonna eject your bullet once you fire, or it's not gonna feed right, and it's just ugh. I saw basic training. A guy wasn't cleaning his weapon right, and it cost him big time. But since we got all this out, you take the weapon, and we're just gonna close like that and set this aside for right now. Alright, so again, it's been a little while since it's been touched. That's on me. I'm absolutely mad that I haven't touched it in a while. But, I mean, I haven't been shooting in a while. I've been taking care of my son, working, cleaning. I mean, it's... life happens. You're not going to get to this every single day. You're not going to get to it as right after you fire. Kind of like car oil. You don't got to get to it every single time you shoot. After X amount of times, go through, clean it. And sometimes you just do a simple field clean, just whoop whoop, done. Or you can do a deep clean. Now, the difference between a field and a deep clean is this. Once you get to this portion, there's going to be quite a few little pins that holds everything in. So if you're just out and about and you don't want to lose anything, I would suggest just pulling this out, wiping it down, putting some CLP on it, make sure it's clean, make sure the inside of your weapon's clean, and making sure that everything's going to go back together. And one of the little pins we're going to take out now, a handy dandy knife. See this little pin right here? That little pin is holding in your firing pin, which is right there. So when you pull this out, make sure you set this aside somewhere where it's going to be safe, it's not going to get lost, and you're going to know where it is at all times. For me, around the other side of my phone. I can see it right now. Not going to go anywhere. And now, the firing pin can come out. Ta-da! Yeah, that's disgusting. I need to clean it bad. But like I said, my next video, I'm going to go through. I'm going to show you how to clean it. Do a deep clean, field clean, whatnot. But once the firing pin's out, you can take the bolt carrier and the bolt, push it out. And what that's going to do is it's going to expose that. You cannot take that out with the firing pin in, because the firing pin will go through it. So what you're going to do, you're going to take it, you're going to turn it, that way you can get it out. Voila. See? The hole. That is for the firing pin to go through. And now, is it sad? Kind of felt like Draco's dad there. What was it? Chamber's secret. You finally see him pull out his wand for the first time. He's got that staff, his walking stick, and he just pulls out the little thing. Normally there's a sword, but just sorry, never thought. So now we can take this, set to the side. Now there is one more pin on this, and that is to hold right here. I can't see, I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a little I don't know a good way to put it, but it's to help eject the brass from here. So once you pull it back, that's going to help kick it out. Now it's a very tiny pin. It's going to be the tiniest thing in the carrier to take apart. I'm going to see if it'll focus. Yeah, a little pin right there. And all you got to do is find something about the same size or just something enough, poke it through, and pull it out. I'm not going to. I don't want to lose it. Because I'm in my living room with dogs. I mean, it could easily get kicked somewhere and mold up and becomes useless. It's so dirty. But that is how to completely tear it down. To put together is in the absolute reverse. Reverse it and you can put it all together. And I'm going to explain it. And this is something where once you get the hang of it, you can take it apart, put it back together, no problem whatsoever. Super, super simple. So, put that on, put the pin in. You're probably going to have to squeeze it together and line it up because there is a spring under this little part right here. Really, it's going to be difficult to put in. So make sure, squeeze, push, make sure it's sitting in there properly. It's not going to be sticking out an inch on one side or an inch on the other side. Make sure it's nice, even and pretty. So when it goes through, it's not going to rub. And slide it back in. And boop. Now, let's see. No. On some the holes right here, there's gonna be on some ARs, it's gonna be one side's gonna be different from the other. This one, it's the same on either side, so we don't have to worry about it. Stick it in. Take this. Line up our holes, line that up, push it in. Now to make sure it doesn't come out, because right now if I flop this forward, it's not going to come out. We're going to take this pin and twist it. And since the way it's made, it's getting blocked by the gas tube right here. So that's not going to go anywhere. Turn it upside down. So now we got to put the firing pin in. Ta-da! And now, I'm going to explain this. I really, really hope everybody knows this. Just by looking at it, there is an upside down way to do this. And if you try to put this upside down, it's not going to work. But I'm going to explain it. The very tip of that is what's going to strike the bullet, fire it. So that needs to go in first. You try to put that in it, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna go all the way in. You know what? I wonder how far it'll actually sit in there. I don't think it's gonna go in. Nope. Well, there's absolutely no way to go and screw that up. If you do screw that up somehow, let me know. I want to know how you did that. The only way I can think of is just machining in that in. And if you do that, I want to talk to you and figure out why you did that. So, feed it back through. Push it all the way down, and it's going to sit just like that. Very easy. Now, we got to put that pin in. Because right now, the firing pin is just loose in there. If I turn this around, the firing pin can easily come back out. We don't want that to happen in the weapon. Because again, your weapon's kaput. So take this pin, and we're going to feed it in that hole right there. Come on. I don't know if you guys can tell, I have a movie playing in the background. Sweeney Todd. There we go. So, highly doubt you'll be able to see. Behind the firing pin is that pin. Why won't it focus? Come on. Focus. Focus. Yeah, see? Right behind that firing pin. That's the pin that's holding that in. So if you lose that, my camera's out of focus now. Focus in on me. Yes. So, you lose that. All that's going to do is just let the firing pin just constantly keep falling out. I don't want to know how you would go about fixing that every time you pull it back to fire. And again, I don't know if you guys have seen, my hands are disgusting right now. And that's because I haven't cleaned this in a while, and I desperately need to clean it. Alright. Now, get your weapon. And now, we're going to take these two parts, feed it back in. Now, where your charging handle goes, is going to be right in here. And it's going to feed in just like it came out. But in order to get in, there's a little trick. See how it's notched out right up there, and on the other side there's going to be two, well, basically one hole. It's going to be ground out on either side, and it's not that far in. I'll use my pinky, and see, right about there, that's where it is. So what we're going to do, take this, gently slide in until it just goes up. And push it forward a little bit so it doesn't come back down. I saw one person struggle with that for like 5 minutes. Like, why is it not staying up? You can easily just find it, pull it back, but it's not going to work. Which I think is what he was trying to do. He was just trying to keep pulling it back. Nope, just push it forward. It's going to stay still, and it's fine. Now we get to put this in. So now, this will sit right inside the charging handle. And it's just slide it right on forward. I didn't do that. I didn't do it. I did not just throw this. Make sure the bolt's all the way out. Because that pin that's right there will get in the way. So, yep. Slide it forward. And it's just going to slide in. And just, boom. Too easy. Too easy. So now, push that down. And close it. Now, final piece. Let's take the pin. Push it back through. And I guarantee you, if it's a pain to come out, it's a pain to go in. Boop. All done. That's a disassemble and reassemble of an AR. And now, we're going to check and make sure it all went together. And it's very simple. Make sure your weapon's clear. And as you see, there's nothing in the magazine. I'll even check the chamber. Chamber's clear. When you check your weapon, don't be going and putting your finger in there. God forbid that you didn't lock this right. You just go put your finger in there, it's gonna smash your finger. And that's not gonna feel good. I guarantee you it's not gonna feel good. So make sure it's locked. Don't be putting anything in there. Just look down the side of the chamber. Make sure it's clear. Make sure there's no brass, no live ammo, nothing. So then from there, we're gonna just let the bolt go forward. And very simple. Turn around so you see. Yeah, select your lever, safe, and squeeze. Hear that? No, you don't. It didn't fire. It didn't do anything. If you hear a little click, that's just the trigger moving slightly, very slightly. So we're going to turn it to fire. Now, gently squeeze. It fired. Yay, that's good. And release. No weird sounds. Nothing went boom. You're good. One more check. Squeeze it. Pull back. Let ride forward. And slowly let go. I don't know if you guys heard that click. But it's not a bad click. It's a good click. It's nothing to be concerned about. It's just a sound that a weapon makes when it's put together correctly. And now you can just fire. Yay! That is a disassemble and reassemble and a weapons check, or functions check, however you want to put it, of an AR. And like I said, my next video I'll make on the AR is how to clean it. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies you can clean on the AR. There's a lot of secret little spots you can get into, and I guarantee you don't need to get into all those. You absolutely don't. I'll show you the spots you need to hit, the spots that you should hit, and if you're out on the range and you just want to give a quick wipe down, I'll show you how to do that too. Like I said, my weapon needs it. It's been a while. So, that's your AR. Now, who knows what AR stands for? Comment in the video. Let's see who knows. Hint. Does not mean assault rifle. Yeah. So, you know the name. Comment it. You know where it came from. Comment that too. Let's see who knows. So, that's all for now. I'll try and make that next video soon. Probably won't be like super soon, but hopefully soon. So, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you guys later.